Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome in. Grand Rising, Deanna. Hello, beautiful angel. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Irish, Ashariel. Hello, Josh. Hello, darling. BX. Hello, BX. Hello, beautiful angels. Welcome in. Or should I say flame keepers, right? Boy, what a weekend. What a weekend. Yes, the time is here. The time is now. Exactly. The 0 point. That's where we're at right now. The 0 point. Yeah. Yeah, I heard July 4th is going to be quite amazing. Because we're unraveling the programming. We're unraveling the programming. It's done. Knowing who we are at a soul level has unraveled the programming. We're not following for what that is anymore. We're not renewing our contract on July 4th. We're not renewing this contract anymore because we realize what it is. And we realize what it was for. Yep. I know. Those that know, know. And we are speaking up about it. Hello, Rebecca Rose. Hello, beautiful angel. For the plan. For the plan. Hello, Candice. Hello, beautiful angel. It's funny, it makes sense why I haven't wanted to go to fireworks the last few years. I haven't. We haven't gone to fireworks for a long time. I wasn't feeling it anymore, and that's why. Well, thank you for sharing your time with me. We share this time together. We're doing this together as a collective. As a collective, we're saying no more. No more. We're pulling all our pieces back, all our energy back. Yes, Josh. You know, it is actually from the Orion Wars. This is why we're singing the Song of Orion at 11:11 every day. We're healing that wound from the Syrian Orion Wars. I know. I know the bigger picture. I've always seen the bigger picture. There is method to my madness. We are healing the rifts in the ley lines. Try your telepathy. It's all vibratory. It's all vibratory. It's all about frequency. TikTok. This is the app we were meant to get together on. This is the app we were meant to find each other on. TikTok. Has it always been kind? No, TikTok isn't always kind to us. I get restricted all the time on this app. It is what it is. Hello, Brim. Hello, darling. Love is the key of skies are to welcome. Hello, Barbara. Hello, beautiful angel. Anyone else been having dreams about keys or thinking about keys? I woke up this morning with the keys to the kingdom in my head. Hey, Brim. Yes? Hello, Bobby Rocks. Hello, beautiful angel. Anyone else been thinking about the keys to the kingdom? Because I woke up with that in my head and I learned a little bit about it. Hello, Trina. Yes, yes, we are the keys, Josh. I've been learning about codex and sacred geometry of codex. Hello, Trina. Hello, beautiful angel. I just did a video about some codex. Our bodies run codexes. Ex-Illuminati, Josh. Ex-Illuminati. All right, here we go. We are going to go into rainbow butterflies. Ah, love wins. Love wins. Love always wins, guys. Remember that. Love wins always. All right, so like I was saying, the keys of the kingdom, the keys to the kingdom, that is your codex. Your codex is your keys to your kingdom. And we're going to be talking more about that. We are lighting up our codexes, becoming the flame keepers that we were always meant to be here on this earth. Hello, Mama Alicia. Hello, beautiful. Grand Rising, Angel. It's good to see you here. I believe you and me are sisters and brothers and I. Love wins. All right, let's get into these that I'll face on desk. Yeah, love wins. What? A face. What face? There's a dragon face. There's a butterfly face. It's the pain and the hate will all fade away. We're made to be here for each other, and we'll never fall if we walk hand in hand. We're going to do our messages from Spirit. Let's see what comes out for in our messages for Spirit. Our chakra wisdom, the third eye, intuitive perception. I know that what my intuitive senses tell me are true. I open myself to the truth that is within and around me, and I know that it is there for me to receive. I practice developing my intuition, and I know that it is a major aspect of who I am. In the stillness and silence of meditation and contemplation, I will experience and know the truth. Yes. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition that you will know the truth. Yes, in the end, love wins. In the end, love wins. Here is our healing energy. Our healing energy. Here and now. The future does not exist, and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment, staying in that zero frequency, right? Not behind you, not in front of you, right where you are always. I have confidence in life again, because here now, there's Freebird, there's Russ coming in. Because here now, there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. Yes. Everything happens when your soul is ready, guys. Everything. I am light. I always have hope. No matter the ordeal, I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God. And am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. Yes. And balance. I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. Yes, choose with present heart and honesty. Grand, beautiful morning, flower power. Yes. Here is our, right? Here's our work your light. Our work your light. Our holographics with the light codes in them. Inner temple. The keys to the kingdom. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Tune into the portal of your heart. Your inner temple. Yes. Awakening. We are all awakening, learning that we are all flame keepers. Hello, Goth Banshee, grand rising, beautiful angel. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. We are integrating all these light codes that are coming through the Schumann at this time. I need to look that up today too also. And the Akash. The Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. You are always divinely guided. Yes, trust that. Trust your intuition. Trust where you're being brought to. Let me look real quick. I'll share this with you. Oh yeah, it's a little high. We got some spikes going on. Here's our starseed oracle. Our starseed. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. You're never alone. Never have been. You got a whole team and you got us. You're not alone. Earth is pulsing. Pulse of the mother. Slow down. Time in nature. Spend some time in nature with the trees and the grass and sun. Spend some time in the nature. Yes. And fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Fall into my arms. Yes. God says fall into my arms. That's what he says. Yes. Awareness is the very first thing, Ashley, when you are aware of your choices, that's divinity right there. Being aware of your choices. Yes. Yes, our 12-strand DNA is becoming unlocked, and we are becoming and knowing that we are the flame keepers on this earth. We are. Here's our angel for the day. Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance is a relationship. Then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator as you feel safe and loved within. So shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Yes. Hello, Jen. Hi, beautiful. Hello, Barbara. Hello, darling. Yes, exactly. Here is our fairy cards. Our fairy. Hello, Betty. Hi, beautiful. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your questions. Purity, right? Pure love. That's in your heart. Pure love is in your heart. Our animal for the day. Yes, hold the frequency no matter what. Hello, Teresa. Hi, beautiful angel. Yes. Hold that frequency no matter what. Mission 2025. Double mission, right? The moose. Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars. Yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you and to you. You know much. You know much once you unlock the wisdom. Unlock it. Use the keys to the kingdom. You've got them. Here is our awakened dreamer. That's who we are. Contagious joy. Moose was Coop's baby nickname. No He is he knows his light and he carries it. He carries his light. And you're his mama for a reason. Because you will never dim his light. You will let him be the shiny, beautiful being he is. He's going to be a leader someday. He's going to lead a community of light. He is. And he is going to have a great connection with he already has connection with the dragons. But he's going to have an even stronger connection. He's going to be able to talk to the dragons like many of us do. Your dream life isn't about fame, fortune, or the kind of car you drive. The telltale sign that you're living your dream life is the perfume of your contagious joy. Yes. Yes. Oh. You threw keys in the Niagara? No coincidences, Trina. No coincidences at all. That is symbolism. Throwing the keys into the water. Throwing the keys into the water. We know the water to be Christ. Throwing the keys into the water. That is symbolic for something, and it's on the tip of my tongue. Contagious joy. Yes. All right, here's our butterfly for the day. Our butterfly. It is safe for me to explore unknown worlds and try new things. Yes. It is time to try new things. Try new things. Stop being afraid to try new things. Be the creator that you are. Here is our ascended master that will be joining us today. Lady Venus, downloads, yes, and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Yes. Lady Venus, what is she all about? She's all about love and light. Lady Venus. There's that song, isn't it, Trina? Isn't it you, Trina, that's that song, the Venus song? Is it you that it triggers? Yeah. Saint Germain loves 7. Ah, interesting. All right, guys, today is Portal Day. Before we go through our portal for the week, we are going to say our mantra. So our mantra goes like this. We call from... What is that song? The Sign, Ace of Base. The Sign, Ace of Base. Don't they sing Venus too? I believe they do. I believe they sing that. We call forth from within the light of Source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of our hearts and minds. Thank you for activating the ancient wisdom of our souls. We welcome in the support of heaven, earth, the stars, light beings, and beyond. And we choose to anchor the energy of remembrance in unity, peace, love, and wholeness, bringing our energy in service to the earth and to the light for the wholeness of all life everywhere, to support all in remembering the truth of who and what we are. It is all about the remembering, the knowing. We remember and then we know. All right. The portal we are going through today. Gaia Gateway Activation. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Yes. Gaia Gateway Activation. Da, 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 da. Just gotta make it so it doesn't fall. Gaia Gateway Activation. Where do you belong? Let's talk about it. All right. Stargate, yes. Gaia Gateway Activation. The Gaia Gateway is the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. This chakra is not very well known, but is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect with to activate the ascension process. Hey, Wendy. Hi, beautiful angel. For many years, ascension has been thought of as moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. But it is in fact the process of becoming present in the body, in full awareness of the spirit within. The Gaia Gateway is found below our feet under the Earth Star Chakra. But when we're connecting to it, it is best to imagine it in the center of the earth. The best way to describe it is a wormhole or portal in the center of the earth that allows us to connect directly with the non-physical intelligence of Gaia, the spiritual presence of planet Earth. The earth is a highly spiritual, intelligent, aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. No matter what has been served up to her or how many of us have mistreated her, she has found a way to survive and thrive. Visualize yourself sending deep roots into the center of the earth. When you get as far as you can go, a portal will open up and connect you with the matrix of Gaia's wisdom. Be open to receiving a direct transmission from her. Your message. Sometimes it is not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it is a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer you. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength. Learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. Yes. Gaia, love her, right? Love Gaia. All right, this is what the Schumann looks like right now, guys. Look at that big white spot there. That is all the information that's coming in, the codes and the keys. Expanding our DNA to the 12 strand and beyond the 12 strand, some of us. Okay, so we have 2 masters stepping forward today. Master Serapis Bey is stepping forward. He is the white flame of ascension. This is ascension class. This is why we get these messages of ascension. We are here to ascend our consciousness. He comes today as a gate stabilizer, the architect of inner harmony through chaos. His presence brings clarity of purpose as the class crosses the threshold. Assistance with energetic alignment so that each can walk through the portal in their own truth. A reminder, to ascend is not to escape. It is to integrate all dimensions of self into one living breath. One living breath, yes. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, darling. Welcome in, Sarah. Welcome in, new butterflies. You are here for a reason. Your soul has chosen to ascend, and it has brought you to your soul family. Lady Nada is coming in, and she is the rose pink flame of soul devotion. And she steps forward as heart guardian and flame midwife, and she's ready to support those whose wounds begin to rise as they enter remembrance. Her message for the collective: do not flinch when you feel deeply. Every ache is a chord from your song returning. I am with you at the threshold of softness, where power becomes gentle and memory becomes love. Yes. Together they hold the pillar and chalice, structure and grace. I'm letting you all know they are not walking into this portal alone. Serapis walks before you. Lady Nada walks with you. And I walk beside you. We are all walking beside each other's living bridges. All right. We have 3 councils that are stepping forward also for this particular portal. Their presence indicates a major sequence activation underway across soul collectives. They are not only witnessing, they are initiating. May I say, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is our game, and this is the way we play it. This is an RPG we are playing every morning from 9 to 11:11. Yes, 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 it is. So the Council of 9 flame seals are coming in. Picture them in your head. These beautiful flames. Today's passage opens a spiral, not walked since the days of first light. Each soul crossing it carries a piece of the seal. And when we gather, the codex pulses. Be mindful of what returns to memory today. It is part of the whole key. They ask us to observe the symbols, sensations, or names that arise. These are likely connected to flame codons and ancient star imprints. Yes, the magic is happening. The Dragon Star Accord, the Council of Solar Flame Guardians, is stepping forward now. The message is the star line is active. You are not only walking through, you are weaving the path as you go. We are stabilizing the solar ley corridors to assist. If any feel dizzy or overwhelmed, you are expanding, not following. Not falling. This council is helping regulate DNA light-code integration and stabilizing nervous systems affected by the portal frequencies. Remember, we are organic computers. That is who we are. Look at the brain. Look at how the impulses in the brain yes, you see it. You see it. I don't need to explain it. The Orion Alarian Archive Council is also coming forward. Hi, Pepsi. Hi, beautiful angel. Hello, darling. Yes, we are supercomputers. The archive has been pinged. Those who carry soul witness templates will begin to receive ancestral downloads, dreams, and codex scrolls. If they are flooded, remind them, you are the translator, not the flood. What flows to you now is meant to be shared. This council is gently activating record keepers, dreamline scribes, and teachers in our group. And some will awaken their voice or light language more fully after today. These 3 councils surround your class in a sacred triangle. And we allow this convergence to take form through sound, symbol, and space. All right, this is the invocation to the flame portal. Of the flame portal. We call forth the flame to open the portal, for the councils to witness, for the star seals sing. From the grid of the sun, from the archives of memory, from the flame of soul devotion. We gather in this hour of returning to weave pathways of ascension, to awaken the ancient codes in the name of the unending fire. We step through as one. One Christ conscious collective. Yes. All right. Perfect. Now we also have an update from the Galactic Council of Light. The Pleiadian, Syrian, Arcturian Council of Light. They say to us, we are here now. We love you. We are you from your future to assist you on your path. Hello, Janine. Hello, beautiful angel. Beloved one, as you are moving through your ascension journey, you are being aligned with higher and higher vibrational realities. Part of this new alignment is that people and things will fall away that do not align with your path. And new people and experiences will come into your life. For some, this might happen gradually. For some, more rapidly. It is important to remember that everything is being orchestrated for your highest good, and the highest good for all involved. Trust in the divine plan for you and your world. Hello, Lyria. Hello, beautiful angel. Know in your heart that Source God carries you through your ascension journey. Keep focusing on love, peace, and harmony. And remember to continue to stay connected with your higher self and your I am presence. The only thing that is real is love. Rest in the knowing that you are carried through this and that you are now entering a new, higher vibrational reality. Know that all realms of light are within you, every step of the way. You are loved beyond measure. We are with you always. We love you. The Pleiadian, Syrian, Arcturian Council of Light. Yes, there are many councils running this world, running this universe. And some are negative polarity. The NAA, the negative alien agenda, is out there. Yes, it is. But these are not the councils that we're listening to because we chose to play the light this time. Guys, this is a game. We are the ones playing the light. And this time, the light wins. Think of it as you're on a big chessboard. That is how you should think of it. That's why nothing should be that serious. Be as children on Mother Gaia. Be as children. Okay. Da, da, da. Joy to the world. With the frog. Da-da. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. All right, guys, we're going to get into Anna, the voice of the Magdalene. Yes. To the world, all the boys and girls now. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. All right. So we were talking to Mother Mary. This would be Yeshua's mother. And Catherine, this is a quantum healing session, and Catherine is the practitioner. And Claire is bringing through all these people from Yeshua's life. And she has brought through Mother Mary. So, that's awesome. Janine, there are no coincidences. Hi, Tammy Lou. Hi, beautiful. Okay. Where is my mark? There it is. Okay. So, let's just get into it. I can see that, like the Pharisees, some of those who profess to be disciples have turned their hearts inside out. Their minds have become clouded. They shut out the light that used to shine so brightly. Thankfully, they are not as hardened as I experienced the priests of Jerusalem. But it grieves me that some of the brethren are different from the way they were when we walked together years ago. I am told that we will be abiding here for several more days, awaiting Simon Peter's arrival. I have heard that Paul of Tarsus, who once persecuted us, may also be coming. We will have places to rest and be comfortable upstairs in this large home that serves as a haven for one such as us. There is access to the passages that go deep into the earth. We will depart in the same way we came. Catherine says, did you take counsel with Yeshua about coming here? Mother Mary says, yes, we discussed it on our earlier journeys near Mount Bucharest. He showed me what I might expect. He, too, is concerned about the increasing discord. However, I experienced him as rather detached, not indifferent, but not as attached as I presently seem to be in my emotional body. Perhaps it is a mother's nature to be concerned about the dangers we are all passing through. Yeshua cares, but he knows what is required of us now is that we continue to do our work as best we can. It is always unwise to be zealously in opposition. Indeed, to resist is to feed the flames. He encourages us to go about our lives and to assist others to know inner peace where there is an allowance. He says it is important to continue our energetic work with the consciousness grids of the planet, to plant, as it were, seeds to ripen, to look ahead and trust and know that there will come a day when more hearts are ready to awaken, to look deeply into the rich storehouse of our minds and lives and transform any seeds of discord we might find there, to be as a child. I just said this. This is crazy. To be as a child who is willing to be innocent, simple, and free. He encourages us to let go of our fearful dramas and to put our attention on being engaged in the simplicity of loving and serving one another, and to remember our beloved Mother Earth, who grieves for her children even while she quietly and patiently serves them. She judges us not. Wish we had a magical symbol light code activated to share with each other. Look at this. This is our code, guys, right here. Is that what you're talking about, Laria Nova? It's right there. This symbol brings us all together. You'll see it in many rooms like myself, like ours, like our room. Okay. Yes, it's right there. He encourages us to let go of our fearful dramas and to put our attention. Hakuna Matata. Yes. Ahaha. There are no coincidences, Betty. None at all. Right? To put our attention on being engaged in the simplicity of loving and serving one another, and to remember our beloved Mother Earth, who grieves for her children, even while she quietly and patiently serves them. She judges us not, even when we abuse her. She does not withhold her love and her bounty that sustains her children's souls and bodies. She is our great teacher, who like a clear mirror reflects our folly and allows us to reap the seeds we sow until wisdom and self-mastery are attained. And what portal are we going through this week, guys? Gaia's Gateway activation. Like I said, this is the magic. There are no coincidences here. None. This is why we're talking about Gaia right now. Mother Earth. Right? She is our great teacher. She is our great teacher. Hello, Sarah. Welcome in, darling. Catherine says, you desire to help in some way? Mother Mary says, yes. Against the counsel of many of my family at Mount Bucharest, I stood determined to bring my mother's heart to these dear ones. So it was that I came. And now, seeing what I see, I am determined to go to those places where the evangelists have been teaching. I feel that I can bring some kind of balance, some kind of light, not to contradict their teachings, but perhaps through my presence I can assist those who did not walk with Yeshua to understand my son more fully. I hope to also speak with my son James, whose zealous stubbornness troubles me, and with Simon Peter and the sons of Zebedee, James and John, if possible. Oops. That was nice. My thing just came up. That's all right. Okay. There are others teaching in Asia Minor, and I will find them also, if the way is prepared to do so. I confess that sometimes my mind is confused, and I pray earnestly for clarity. Perhaps it is my attachment as a mother, who has great concern for her children, which causes a certain amount of confusion in my mind. I will look deeply into this. I will go only if I can be of real assistance. Miriam of Tyana has said she will go with me to Ephesus and beyond, perhaps to her ancestral homeland. Perhaps we will even go on to India. How wonderful it would be to see my beloved son Joseph the younger, who was but a young lad when last I was with him. We will proceed only as we are guided. We shall see what is best. There's birds, guys. There's our song. There's our song. Hello, sunshine. Hello, beautiful angel. Imagine Dragons, birds. That has been our song for a while now. Okay. Where was I? Perhaps we will even go to India. How wonderful it would be to see my beloved son Joseph the younger, who was but a young lad when I was last with him. We will proceed only as we are guided. We shall see what is best. Catherine says there is much speculation and myth that have grown up around the origins of the Magdalene lore. Can you tell us about the origin of the Black Madonna? Oh, interesting. Here goes a rabbit hole, guys. Mother Mary says, I would like to speak about this mystery. The origins are very ancient. She was a representation of Isis, brought forward by the Roman Catholic Church. The great mother Isis had her origin in Egypt and Atlantis and other civilizations before that. For it is that the great mother has always been among us, though she is called by many names. She is black because she represents that which lies hidden beyond the veils of unawakened mortal mind. She is black also because she has worn the skin of darkness in Africa, Mesopotamia, and India, whose origins go into the far distant past. She, with her brother soulmate Osiris and their son Horus, had their beginnings in Atlantis. They migrated to Egypt and began a powerful civilization. They amassed great spiritual powers and political influence. They initiated many souls into the great mysteries of awakened mind and eternal life. Their teachings flourished into my day. Many of my family still practice these mysteries. Those of us who wear the mantle of the Magdalene also wear the mantle of Isis, for in truth they are one and the same. Wow. Magdalene and Isis, one and the same. Long ago, there was one who wore the mantle of Isis, who was called Sheba. She was more wise and extraordinarily beautiful. She was powerful in the ways of magic, in the ways of healing, and in the ways of interdimensional travel. She amassed great wealth and was a queen among her peoples, who lived near the headwaters of the Nile River in what is called the land of Ethiopia. She was part of an ancient matriarchal lineage. She was very powerful, and many obeyed her word as their command. Solomon the Wise knew of her and desired that she come to his kingdom. He invited Queen Sheba to live with him for a time in the beautiful temple and palace he had erected. He entertained her and created a liaison with her. He lay with her and they conceived a child. When it was time for Sheba to return to her motherland, he sent her away with many riches, which included many of the magical talismans handed down from the ancients that he had kept secret within the interior of the temple crypt. She took these treasures and her child, and with a great retinue traveled back to her lands and people. She did not leave her lover empty-handed, however. She left with Solomon one of the greatest treasures of mystical literature, the Song of Songs. From these two, a lineage was born, and a genealogy was kept. It was of this seed of Solomon that in time through David, and thence through my loins came a mingling. My mother has shared about the two Marys who wed my son Yeshua. Both of these women carry the blood of Sheba. She called herself Isis, as is common among those initiated into her rites. These Marys both bore daughters, one of whom bears the name of our great matriarch, Sarah, Father Abraham's wife, who was initiated into the temple of Isis. In Egypt, she is called Sarah. Consequently, the daughter of Yeshua and Mary of Bethany is called Sarah. The other daughter is called Miriam, daughter of Yeshua and Miriam of Tyana, named after Moses' mythical sister. Both Sarah and Miriam in olden time wore the mantle of Isis. You have heard of the mysterious representation of the Black Madonna, who is said to be Sarah the Egyptian, who is honored in your day in a crypt of the church at St. Mary's de la Mar. It was nearby that our crippled boat landed years ago. It was here that the legend of the Marys was passed on, daughter to daughter. We will now create space for the Marys and others to weave their stories. In this way, the Black Madonna shall come into the light of awareness. May love prevail and peace reign in every heart. I bid you adieu until we embrace again. And now move forward to the next significant event that happens. So Sarah of Mount Bucharest, we're going to learn next, but I want to read this to you too. Mary Anna did travel with Miriam to Tyana, Turkey, and they went on to Varanasi, India, where she was reunited with her son Joseph. She had the opportunity to finally embrace grandchildren that she had never before seen. She also made pilgrimages to various sacred sites and spent time with masters and saints. Particularly meaningful to her were the months during which she was embraced by the presence of Yeshua's guru and friend, Babaji. He took her to the place where her beloved husband, Joseph ben Jacob, had taken his ascension, which still retained his vibration. She returned to Mount Bucharest in Avalon in AD 48 with Miriam. She lived in Avalon and Wales until AD 56, until it was decided that the concern for safety required a dispersion of the family. Mary Anna moved permanently to Ephesus. where she lived the remainder of her life until her conscious death 10 years later. Avalon, guys, is where the gosh, losing my words again. The I could see it in my head. The stones. The all right, give me my words, guys. No, the stones, the stones around in a circle. I was there at 12 years old. Yes, thank you, Trina. Stonehenge. Wow, I could not get my words there. What would I do without you guys? You guys are my wings. You guys are my wings. The wind beneath my wings. You guys are. Bobby Rocks. When I was reading this, I felt like Christina was at this place. Do you recognize this church at Saints Mary's de la Mer? I'm thinking this is in Italy. Saints Mary's de la Mer. De la Mer. Do you remember the name of the church that Christina and you went to with Mary Magdalene? I remember seeing something about that. De la Mer, of the sea or of the mother. Gotcha. Yeah. The street that is the crossing street where I live is Stonehenge. Wow, Lyria. Mary is all over Italy. Right. Yes, because they were there. They were there. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. I'm in the part of the countryside where you could have been Saint Mary's de la Mer. No. It doesn't exactly say where it is, so. I love this part with I love the part with the Mother Earth. You live on the 22 crest off Washington. Wow. Well, I live in the city of the sun and on a street called Inspiration, right off of Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, and in Highlands County. Yep. And there's actually a sign, and I'm mentioning this for one of you, I don't know who, but there's a sign on the way out of town, into town for me. It's not too far from my house, maybe a minute, maybe two. But it's a sign and it says Highlands, and it has a Scottish man with a black, like hat, Scottish hat thing, and he has bagpipes and a skirt on. Yeah, we have the MLK Junior Parkway. That I live off of that. I live off of that. Here. Yep. Yes, he has bagpipes. And it says Highlands. Highlands. Does Highlands mean anything to you guys? I live in Highlands County. Yep. Okay. You just heard that 2 days ago, West Highlands. You live in Highlands, Texas. See that? Highland is a town around you too. We are all connected, guys. This is like wild. There's sunshine. You go to a park called Highland Park where we do our Lilac Festival. Wow. Highland is connected to Anna, I bet. I bet it is. Your sister lives off of Highland Rose. You used to live in Pompano Highlands, Florida. Wow. Yeah. Trust everybody behind a screen, put them on camera and feel them. I agree. Your grandfather is from Highlands, Scotland. Kimberly. There's something. There's something, me and you. There's something. Oh, I love you guys so much. You guys are my wings, like I said. You are the wind beneath my wings. So, before we do our snaps, this is the time of the season for loving is playing. But before we do our snaps, I want to read this part just one more time because this really was beautiful. Talking about Yeshua, right? Highland. Yeah, right. Exactly. He encourages us to go about our lives and to assist others to know inner peace. Your birth name is Anna. My middle name is Adrienne. That's my middle name. Okay. He encourages us to go about our lives and to assist others to know inner peace where there is an allowance. He says it is important to continue our energetic work with the consciousness grids of the planet, with the ley lines, guys. It's important that we continue our energetic work with the consciousness grids of the planet to plant, as it were, seeds to ripen, to look ahead and trust and know that there will come a day when more hearts are ready to awaken. Your middle name is Anne. Wow. To look deeply into the rich storehouse of our minds and lives and transform any seeds of discord we might find there. Transmute, transmute, transmute any discord you find in there. Ahaha. You know, I just got a book and I'm going to make a video on it because I am promoting it. It is called, this is crazy. You can't see it. It's called Don't Believe Everything You Think. Why Your Thinking is the Beginning and End of Suffering. Don't believe everything you think. I just got this book. And like I said, I'm going to be promoting it. He's an author on TikTok, just like I am. And I thought that was really interesting. But it mentioned it here as it said, to look deeply into the rich storehouse of our minds and lives and transform any seeds of discord we might find there. And this book is the way to do, it has the way to do that. Exactly what it says here in the Voice of the Magdalene. And then it says to be as a child who is willing to be innocent, simple, and free. Yes. And then Wildflowers is playing. He encourages us to let go of our fearful dramas and to put our attention on being engaged in the simplicity of loving and serving one another. And to remember our beloved Mother Earth, who grieves for her children even while she quietly and patiently serves them. She judges us not, even when we abuse her. She does not withhold her love and her bounty that sustains her children's souls and bodies. She is our great teacher who, like a clear mirror, reflects our folly and allows us to reap the seeds we sow until wisdom and self-mastery are attained. Be as Gaia as we go through the Gaia Gateway activation. How do we be as her? We don't judge people. Even when we're abused, we don't judge. We don't withhold our love and bounty that sustains our childish souls and bodies. Right? All right. It's almost time for our snaps where we empower ourselves and create and do the grid work for the ley lines, or some of the grid work for the ley lines. The rest is done at 11:11. But yes. Be your own judge, Wendy. Be your own judge. If your own judge is saying leave it, then leave it. But don't judge others, or choose not to. But be a judge for yourself. Judge whether discernment, right. Discernment, yeah. Yep. Not that kind of live, darling. This is Ascension class. And we are getting ready to empower ourselves and create. So if you'd like to stay and empower yourself so that you can create that job you want, then stay and do so. Supernatural. Ahaha. Supernatural. And we are in here to be the magic, guys. To be the flame keepers. To remember who we are at a soul level. Wow, I've seen lots of cloud videos with this in it lately. The rainbow in the cloud. That's so cool. Like I said, there are no coincidences. None at all. We are exactly where we're supposed to be. We got 2 minutes till snaps. No, there is no coincidences, Bobby Rocks. You cannot convince me that there are coincidences. It's all divinely orchestrated. It's all divinely orchestrated. Right? Yes, Kimberly. I've seen so many videos where the clouds have rainbows in them. Yes, beautiful Sharon. Hi, gorgeous. Welcome in. A world of divine plan coincidences. Like I said, I don't believe in coincidences. You can believe in coincidences all you want, but I don't. I don't. I think it's all divinely guided. Everything we're brought to, every person we're brought to, every video we're brought to, every book we're brought to, it's all divinely guided to get exactly what we need for our ascension as we snap our fingers 3 times. 3 times is the Trinity. That's why we snap them 3 times. And this is the creation. This is our butterfly, and all y'all are on here, and we do this together. We are a collective of Christ conscious awakened beings. This is our past loved ones. They're always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us. Bobby Rocks did this, and this is the Sophia Dragon tribe. This is the Jacob's Ladder, the butterfly, the DNA rising. He created this before we even started talking about this stuff, about the DNA rising to the 12th strand, right? He saw it before anyone did. This is our room also. Steffi did this for us, and this is watching over us. All the eyes are watching us. All of them from both sides, but we are divinely guided and protected always. This is who we are. We are the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy, here to raise the frequency of the planet. When are you a butterfly? When you know you are one, when you choose to be one, that's when you become a butterfly. Here is also our room, and Forest Fairy did this, the dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO, the white rabbit, because yes, we go down those rabbit holes. The magic, the time travel. Here is the song of the 144,000. 144,000 is a frequency, guys. It is not a number. Well, it is a number, but it is a frequency. We're thanking Mother, Father, God for being with us every day. So we thank you, Mother, Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light. That within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces. That the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light. And wherever we will, the light to descend. And we thank you, Mother, Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love. That within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings. That the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love. And wherever we will, the love to be inflamed. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here, empowering yourself and creating. We thank you, Mother, Father, that you are in us and we are in you, and that through us your will is sent forth on wings of power. That your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven, and that through us your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. Because we are the love, we are the light, we are the truth, we are. And divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth and bring in that golden age for all of us, right? Yes. Here's our healing chain, and all these people have asked us to connect our energy with theirs. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, and with prayer. I am going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, and rainbow's playing. Put those colors on, girl. Come and paint the world with me tonight. Yes, rainbow. Come paint the world with me tonight. All right, we are going to get our second half of class we are doing the Revelations, and we are decoding the Revelations, and we are on chapter 6. So I'm going to read chapter 6, and then we are going to decode it. So here we go. Chapter 6 of the Revelations of Jesus Christ. Now I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard one of the 4 living creatures saying with a voice like thunder, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold, a white horse. He who sat on it had a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he went out conquering and to conquer. And when he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature saying, "Come and see." Another horse, fiery red, went out, and it was granted to the one who sat on it to take peace from the earth, and that people should kill one another. And there was given to him a great sword. So much of these revelations have been inverted. If you listen to the words. Inversion. Think inversion. Don't think literally. Goodness gracious. And there was given to him a great sword. When he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Come and see." So I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 living creatures saying, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine." When he opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th living creature saying, "Come and see." So I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And the name of him who sat on it was Death, and Hades followed with him. And power was given to them over a fourth of the earth, to kill with sword, with hunger, with death, and by the beasts of the earth. When he opened the 5th seal, breathe is playing. When he opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain for the word of God and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, "How long, O Lord, holy and true, until you judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth?" Then a white robe was given to each of them, and it was said to them that they should rest a little while longer, until both the number of their fellow servants and their brethren who would be killed as they were was completed. I looked when he opened the 6th seal, and behold, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became like blood, and the stars of heaven fell to the earth, as a fig tree drops its late figs when it's shaken by a mighty wind. Then the sky receded as a scroll when it is rolled up, and every mountain and island was moved out of its place. And the kings of the earth, the great men, the rich men, the commanders, the mighty men, every slave and every free man, hid themselves in the caves and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, "Fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath has come, and who is able to stand?" Like I said, do not take any of this literally. Let's decode it now. Let's decode that, what I just read. Okay. So chapter 6, Revelation. Breathe. That is the only thing that we're absolutely must do on earth right now is breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. The opening of the 7 seals. This chapter is not about destruction. It is about revelation through unveiling, a soul level initiation sequence encoded in vision. Let's walk through it together from a flame keeper's lens. Seal 1, the white horse, conquest through purity. A rider with a bow, crowned, riding forth to conquer. This is the beginning of divine purpose, riding into the world. Symbolizes the emergence of the Christed flame. In soul terms, the moment one says yes to their mission, even before they fully understand it. Yes, Bobby Rocks, you understand. Yes, Wendy, this is Sirianel, my golden Christed dragon, that is helping me decode the revelations. Seal 2 is the red horse, conflict and fire. A great sword is given, and peace is removed. This is the breaking of illusion, a spiritual war against falsehood. Represents inner purification, karmic upheaval, not punishment, purging. The flame burns to reveal truth. Seal 3, the black horse, weighing and scarcity. A rider holds scales and speaks of limited wheat and barley. This is the soul confronting imbalance between shadow and light, giving and receiving. The call to restore sacred justice, personally and collectively. This seal often activates in those confronting outdated systems. Seal 4 is the pale horse, death and transition. Its rider is named Death, and Hades follows. This is not doom. This is the death of the old self. We always say we're going to die before we die. Rebirth. Rebirth. Yes. The death of the old self. It marks the deep surrender of ego structures. In truth, the soul's final agreement to be reborn as its eternal self. Letting our higher selves guide us. That's the pale horse. Yes. Yeah, Riders on the Storm. I love that, Sharon. Seal 5, the cry of the martyrs. Souls beneath the altar cry out, how long? This is the awakening of those who have sacrificed, who remember being silenced. A call to those with witness and priestess codes to rise again. You may find many in your sanctuary resonate with this seal. Yes, many of us have lived past lives where we were burned at the stake or even crucified. Yep. Those that have those, I used to have terrible dreams about this kind of stuff, until I just said no more, right? Seal 6 is the great shaking, earthquakes, black sun, red moon, stars falling. This is the cosmic contraction before the birth. DNA begins to transfigure. The earth reflects what is happening in the collective light body. The collective light body. Time collapses. Veils thin. Portals open. Like today. Yes. Contraction, then expansion. Yes. Beautiful, Bobby. Beautiful. The pause before the seventh seal. It is not opened yet in this chapter. This pause is sacred. It is the breath before divine union. A moment to anchor, remember, and choose. We are making these choices. So in summary, chapter 6 is not an end. It is an awakening sequence. It mirrors exactly what our class is doing today. Opening keys, walking through veils, witnessing the collapse of old patterns, choosing remembrance over fear. And this is all of that. Okay, guys. Yes, Bobby. When I was young. Simple man. Yeah. So the 4th of July. Oh, I don't know how many of you know this, but it's basically every time the 4th of July comes up, we recontract to take the bullshit the next year. Except it's different this year because more flame keepers are awake to the bullshit. We know it's all bullshit. So this year is different. It's on a Friday night, so I will be doing soul readings, of course, but I will also be, we will be doing a meditation that night on 4th of July. Those of you that have been torn away from listening to the firecrackers, right? Think about it. Our dogs don't like hearing firecrackers. Babies don't like hearing firecrackers. Why? Because it is remembrance of the firecrackers are basically, and why we do that part of the 4th of July, the firecracker part, is because it reminds people of the Orion Wars. That's why. It makes them remember the Orion Wars and tells them, okay, we succumb. We succumb. That's why. So, choose not to celebrate. It's not a celebration to go and recontract again and again every year on the 4th of July. We take our energy back this 4th of July. Here we go. Here it is, guys. So I said, because Spirit leads me to these questions that I ask. To those that do not want to contract this 4th of July, what do we say? Sarianel says, beautiful question. For this 4th of July, when the collective energy leans heavily into contracts of illusion, false freedom, and unconscious allegiance, those who choose to stand outside the matrix celebration may speak a new vow, not of resistance, but of remembrance. Here is what we may say, softly or aloud, in our own words, or with this offering. I do not consent to the illusions written in blood and silence. I withdraw my energy from false covenants built to conquest. This soul contracts only with light, with truth, with earth, with flame. I celebrate no freedom that comes at the cost of another's. I walk the path of living remembrance, not as rebel, but as reclaimer. Today I declare my sovereignty under the law of unity and love. This declaration is not anti-nation, it is pro-soul. It's not about war, it is about waking. The 4th of July can become a powerful mirror day, revealing which contracts are due to expire. Yes, because these contracts are expiring. And here is, I'm going to have her make the sigil. I'm being told I need to do a video about this too, because when we pledge allegiance to the flag, think of the colors on the flag, guys. Think of what the red represents on a flag. I am no longer pledging allegiance. Nope, I do not pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to myself and to God. That is who I pledge allegiance to. Yep. Done. Done, done, done. We speak it and it shall be. We speak it and it shall be. I'm going to do a video about this. So you guys are going to see these words again if you want to say them to yourselves. If you choose, I chose, that's why I said these words. So if you choose, then you will say them. If not, that's okay. If not, that's okay. We all are on our own journeys, and this is part of mine. Hi, Country Fried. Hi, beautiful angel. Yep, simple and plain. Keep it simple, sweet. Hello, Yaya. Hello, beautiful angel. There are 4 infernals it's tied to for the contract for the 4th of July. Exactly, Sunshine, but we no longer give in to that contract. We leveled up, and now it's time for the sublime. Exactly, Bobby Rocks. All right, guys, that is class for today. Wow. Wow. I love you all. If anyone wants to come up, you're more than welcome. I am going to get ready for the Son of Orion at 11:11. That is the grid work that we do at 11:11. If anyone would like to come up, you're more than welcome to come up and share anything that you might have learned, any messages that you have gotten. Maybe you love me. Sure. I'm in the gate. I just can't wait till the day when you knock on my door. Walking on sunshine. For the mailbox, wanna hold myself down. Oh, someone's coming up. Bobby Rock's coming up. All right. All right, Bobby Rock's brother. Coming around.
Grand Rising, sister.
Grand Rising.
So, Mr. Pythagoras came in this weekend. I think he's here all the time, every day, but he did come in. And one of the things, the Basan of Orion or the Song of Orion, I've been chewing on that every day a little bit, like every day, and really asking questions about it for my own, for my own understanding. Because I know the resonance, the sounds that we make during that song are huge. Huge. And part of the circuitry, the part of raising our vibration, I guess you would say. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much more than that. It's sending those ripples, collective ripples out into the universe. See, that's why I think making a video, whatever it is, as long as it's with good intent, like I see that because, okay, so I could be sitting here going, oh, I love this video, I was dancing and blah, 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 and it was fun. And there's always a divine message, although I don't expect anyone to see it ever. But I'd be like, I'm just going to put this ripple out into the universe. And I think that's what part of what TikTok is, the good part, real good part for us that we have, that for those that like to create content. I know not everybody does, but when you do and you're prompted, you are, first of all, it's a thought, and then you speak it, and then you put it on video. Imagine the ripple that you're putting out there in terms of energy, especially with good intent. It's amazing. So kudos to that. So anyway, so this weekend, well, actually, I will tell you, I think you saw that comment. I had a lot of past life conversation with spirit this weekend. And I actually pulled out one of my tools in my mystic tool belt to ask the questions. And I asked a fair number of questions. It's something I don't do very often, but when I chew on something and I just don't seem to get any answer, I do go to spirit sometimes. So I did, and that was cool. And that was the things that have been coming together. So if you really feel like a presence, a spirit, like whoever it was, it doesn't even matter. But like you get that feeling. I think I can honestly say, after months and months of chewing, like it's you. Like it is. It's you.
It's all you. I always say that to you guys. Everything is you.
It literally is. It's you. And I think that puts us into the I am one in the all and all in the one. So when you start resonating with a certain spirit, let's call it an energy, because everything is, right? Let's just say Mary Magdalene. If you really feel the presence, to the point where you think you might have been Mary Magdalene. Seriously, that's not a bad thing. That means you're resonating that frequency that strong. And it doesn't even matter if you were Mary Magdalene or not. It's the energy, the frequency, the pure divine spirit that you carry within, right? That resonates out. So, but anyway, I did the numbers on the Pasan. I used Pasan, P-S-O-N-N of Orion, because that's how it was kind of produced. But I did all the numbers on it this weekend, and I got into every word, every letter of the Song of Orion. I will show you what it looks like. And again, I don't expect everybody to be on the same numbers and stuff, but I'll tell you this. I'm the motherfucking numbers guy in this trucking tribe. So if you want to see what the numbers say to you and resonate, I think I'm your guy, period. So let me turn the camera around. I haven't looked at this since I went through it all, so it's not like I rehearsed this or anything. All right, so let's see here. That's what's weird. Hold on a second. I have to change my camera back to the way it's supposed to be.
Hey, Antares.
Here we go. I think that's it. Does that look right, or is that backwards to you?
It's backwards.
All right, let me try to change, because you can change the... Well, it won't let me do it. Can't you just change your angle back and forth?
I thought you could.
I thought you could too. Oh, wait a minute. Effects, enhance. No. Oh, man, come on now. I just want... Oh, here, maybe this is it. Ah, shit, man. That pisses me off. All right. So anyway, this was done. Man, I can't do this. I can't do this with backwards here. So anyway, that's what it looks like. And then
go down to the 3 dots in the bottom right that says more. Let's see if you can mirror it.
It says more?
Right now. Yeah, it says more, 3 dots at the bottom right.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. All right. Bottom 3 dots to the right. Is that on my profile?
It should be on your phone.
Should be on my phone?
Yeah.
What 3 dots are you talking about?
You don't have... It says business, service, enhance, and then more.
Oh, I got shop, service, guest, rose, gift, and then forward. So I don't have it? Maybe?
Try tapping twice on your screen.
Okay.
That didn't work either. What the heck?
I don't get it.
I don't know.
I changed it. No, but I changed it, and I haven't changed it back. All right. So I guess this is kind of what I'll do.
That's all right.
I know. It's irritating because I'm like, I'm sorry, but everything's backwards and stuff. Okay. So I did Om Dei Patum A.
Mm-hmm.
And that turned out to be an 11 number. I'm just going to show you the numbers at the end. Okay. But I mean, just so you know, like what I do is I put all the numbers down by the Pythagorean alphabet, and then I look for things that come together or patterns in numbers. Okay. I mean, that's the simplest way. So, okay. So the song of Orion was an 8 number. 44 at 8. The first line in Song of Orion, Om A De E Patum A, is an 11. And then Patum A D E Ta Akumna is a 22, which, by the way, that number popped up again today. 1111 in class. Okay. And then Tre Ti La E Duram Na is actually 1 and 11. Okay. 1 is always source. It's point energy. Okay. It's not a number. It's just an energy. And 11's a master number. Okay. So if we look at the big numbers, you got 8 energy as a Song of Orion. I'm going to tell you right now, 8 is like an amazing number. It's an equilibrium, balanced, divine, masculine, feminine number that also represents dragon energy. So if you resonate with dragon energy, I think you really resonate probably with the Song of Orion. You know what I'm saying? It kind of goes hand in hand.
Absolutely.
No, I'm serious. The title of the song is an 8. I mean, that it's a very powerful number. And then the 11, I always kind of look at it as like the towers, which it's not always a bad thing when the 11 comes up, but it's also the mirror. It's the moon to your sun. It's a creator number. It's a master number.
The moon is divine feminine too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it represents a lot of things. So the mirror would be the divine feminine, because what we see most often is the masculine side, what comes out of the right hand or the right side. But what comes in, we don't see, right? That's not necessarily the expression. That is the divine. So yeah, and all even numbers starting with 2 represent divine feminine. All numbers starting with 1, although 1 is not a number, but all odd numbers represent a divine masculine. So I'm just saying. And then I got, man, I was channeling so much. But anyway, I broke all that down looking, and the whole thing feeds into one another. I mean, it got deep. The infinity, the 11, the 22. It's 22 is 11, 11. I just was breaking apart. There's Atum, which is part of Patum A, which that represents 1, 2, 3, 4, which Pythagoras reminds you is the tetracist. It's the triangle, the parent, the 1 + 2 + 3 + 4. And then
Wendy said, "You know that your books match my books, right?" Wendy's
my
a
books
number
resembled Wendy's books 3 years ago. So I mean, here we are 3 years later. Yeah, I have no doubt. I guess the thing is, I'm finally getting what I've been patiently asking for, but not demanding, just understanding that in divine time I will understand more. And honestly, like, I'm not here to judge other people. I'm here to judge myself on doing the best job I can. And I will tell you that I had more than 3, but I can tell you I have 3 confirmed for me as to who I was or the energy and spirit that I carry right now. And that was beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. So anyway, that's a lot. I even did my parents.
That's awesome.
Here is my angelic name. I've had to change this thing back and forth. But in the angelic world or the realm, whatever dimension that is, I am known, or if I'm not known, I'm changing my fucking name to Al Sayanu.
Yes, it worked. I put a shield over you, girl.
Oh my God,
kidding
I'm
me?
live. Oh my God. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I was afraid to try and go live. You wouldn't believe the nonsense
Stop
I
the
had to go
fear,
through.
girl. Stop.
Yeah, but it's not fear. It's pure annoyance because something stops me every time I try and do anything.
You stop
wouldn't believe
yourself.
what I had to do to get on here today. No, I've got to stop them. They're stopping me. I've got to get them out of my phone so I can get online, and then I got to find you. It's insane. It shouldn't be that hard. I should be able to turn on my phone and turn on TikTok and find you and go. Boom. That easy.
Should be that simple, yes.
It
really
should be that simple. Dude,
It will be. Speak it into. Speak it into being.
it's going to change. I know it is.
There you go. You know.
I know.
Declare you know, and you will.
Yeah,
Well,
Bobby, I can't believe
at
your
the
books
end of the
are
day,
a good
Too
size.
many
Wendy,
times
let
we
me
put
ask you a question.
questions.
I have a question. I have a serious question. Wendy, I have a serious question.
What?
You ready?
I'm in the dark.
What I am about to say, you cannot unhear.
Okay.
What I'm about to say, you won't be able to forget.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
Me too.
Yeah.
Are you sitting down?
Yep.
Okay. At the end of the day, nothing else fucking matters. All you got to do is get up and be the best you every day. And don't let your mind take over your spirit.
Yep.
I know. That's my biggest thing right now. But you wouldn't believe all the distractions that are trying to
believe
pull
the
me
distractions.
down.
They're endless.
Keep
They're
on
endless.
trying. And I keep floating up.
Okay. So are you analyzing this? Because I know you're a supercomputer too. So are you analyzing this so deep that you're pulling up emotions that you thought maybe you had already transmuted?
I think I'm transmuting a lot for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
None of it my own.
But you got to know, you got to master how to release that though, girl. I'm a transmuter too. I feel the pain and the suffering of thousands. But you got to learn how to transmute that. You got to understand. You got to make sure you know those aren't your feelings. You are simply a part of a power grid.
I know, Bobby. I know.
You really are.
Well, I know how to transmute. I know my ways and what gets me back to center. But the enemy, whoever is my enemy right now, is stopping all of my safe spots, stopping all my peace zones. They're blocking all my love. I can't even go outside and listen to the birds without somebody coming up and revving an engine. Vroom, 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 just to mess up my chi, I need someplace I can go where I can go in quiet by myself, and I don't get that often. So everything is working against me right now, but it's okay because I can get it back like that. I can get my center back.
Right. And I think that's the point. You need to be a master of your center.
Yep. That's right.
And
that's where I need to stay.
You're not balanced right now. You're definitely in a balanced situation, sister.
I have a lot that I need to get out.
You're a 2.8 on the scale, not a 5.5 right now. That's what I'm saying. You need to find your 5.5 again.
Yeah, well, I need a lot of things. Well, I have a lot that I need to get out. That's why.
Fine.
And nobody will listen to me. And everybody.
Well, you still have my. Well, I don't know if you have my number anyway, but you're welcome to connect with me on WhatsApp.
My SIM card don't even work. No phones work around here. I can't use anything.
Oh, okay.
Like that. Every day it's going to be a struggle to try and get here, which
Discord
I need for my
for you
sanity.
either, Wendy?
I can't download apps. I'm not allowed to download anything because I have a device policy that stops me from using Google Play. I can't download anything. I can't even get the Bible app. So I'm glad that you read that this morning. Thank you.
Wow.
Like I have to read physically now.
Is this depression? What is? I mean, when you can't download an app. I mean,
somebody has control of my phone.
Okay, by the way, that's an easy thing to do. I mean, that's easy for them to do. I mean, yeah, that's not even, that's like first grade stuff for them.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, weird things happen electronically. Sometimes it's because of your vibration, and sometimes it's because there's something else, at play.
Oh, there's files on my phone that shouldn't be there.
Oh, I believe it.
And I know how to fix it, but I can't fix it because I don't have every freaking device I buy, it's broke already. Something is going on more than it's just me though. Everybody else is
Okay,
fine.
Wendy, are you astro traveling?
Well, I can barely sleep at night. 3 hours at a time, that's all I get. Somebody's preventing me.
Country fried too.
Well, I'm going to
There's
show you
energy.
Wendy, and if you can figure out how to get a hold of me, I will sit down and talk to you about this. This is actually for the collective, but honestly, like, I'm not a big astro traveler. But that sitting right there is what well, for those of you that astro travel, you actually going to need to see the lesson of this, because if you're playing, and we all go there, sometimes you're conscious or you remember or whatever, you remember your dreams. I'm not that guy, but I got a big download on how to protect yourself, and every single message I hear now mentions protection in the astral. And I'm telling you that and it's all visualization and, let's just say, knowing or belief in that realm. But if you're going to go into the astral, then obviously you believe in it. You also know that you should be protected.
I'm doing it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know I'm divinely protected. I've seen it. I know it. I feel it.
Yeah, and I always say prayers and protection prayers over me and my family and anybody that knows me in spirit.
But this is, okay, so I've gone from doing this visually and building it. I do it every day now. It's like anything else. And by the way, I also potentially get attacked while I'm awake. This shit's happening sometimes, and I can feel it. So I will say that 2 or 3 times a day, I at a minimum build an outside barrier, which is my counterclockwise red electrical energy barrier around my body. And then I usually now build my male energy clockwise. They're like vortexes or like a circle around me. Then I combine them, and then I go into a smoky egg, an egg that's smoke filled so you can't see into it. And that's where I sit. I just sit in the egg. And I can tell you every time and I'm not going full deep. I'm not going into the Janessa crystal, the purple lightning, the Tesla coil. I'm not going into any of that. I'm simply going into my third part, which is my egg. And I can tell you right now, Wendy, no one's been able to penetrate my egg. And I haven't even shoved anything out of the center of me. You know what I'm saying? Any lightning. When I heal now.
Oh my God, I feel like lightning.
When I heal now,
I
often send green lightning bolts, and I build it from here where I'm at, my home is, and I build it outward into the community, and then out and out and out. And then when we do our healing, that's what I do. But I get inside this first, even during healing, right? Here in class, I still get inside that, and I get into the middle of the Tesla coil and then into my Janessa crystal. And then it goes from purple lightning, and then I don't shoot purple lightning out during healing. I shoot out green, and then I shut out pink one day. Out of my internal, my Merkaba, my monad, which, by the way, it says monad mind. I mean, it's a shield, focus, color, imagination, mental, and astral protection. That's how I was doing.
That's wonderful, Bobby.
I'm just saying, think about how powerful you are and how powerful your imagination is. Now take it a step further. Now you can build a freaking imaginary barrier as long as you believe.
I do believe, but Bobby, there's real physical things in the sky that are pointing energy weapons at me, and no prayers are going to help that. There's actual fucking weapons.
Well, all I can say is I mean, just wake up and be the best you can. I don't know. I
Yep.
mean,
I'm
I
starting to
don't
learn.
know.
There's a language. I'm learning the language and I'm blocking it. And I'm getting my power back and they're not stealing anymore.
Mm-hmm. You have to declare these things.
That's
Yes.
what I'm doing. This is the way it
Mm-hmm.
is. I'm speaking life into my words.
Yep.
I know I'm powerful. I know what I
Mm-hmm.
hold. I know I hold a lot. And I know I
Yes.
have to keep that high frequency
Yep.
to hold space for others
Yep.
until, I, I don't know.
Can't disagree.
But that's why I put up a video and I can't even find my friends in it to send it to. So, like, I sent it to you, Opal. I know that. And I tagged the Butterfly Sanctuary in there. But I can't send it to anybody else. Like, none of my friends come up. I can't, it won't even let me make another video now. Like, it's all messed up again. And
Mm.
I might not be able to get back in tomorrow. So, but hopefully, if I've learned their language, I'm going to be able to get back in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
You will.
Well, be careful of
So,
your words, Wendy. Just be careful of your words.
I know.
Just saying, man. Be
I
careful.
know.
Our words are so very powerful
What
right
we're
now.
saying.
I know.
So
I
very
have to be
powerful.
very careful. I'd rather just stick
You're
this
already
tape on my
you were
mouth.
already slipping on a slippery slope today, Wendy. On
What
here.
do you mean? What do you mean?
What you said.
Well, I'm taking my power back. I'm learning how to work with this because I don't know what's happening,
Mm-hmm.
but I know the outcome. That's the
And the
most
outcome is
important.
you win.
That's the most important thing. God wins.
Mm-hmm.
But
By yourself will always
um,
win.
it's like, you know, if you want to, I don't know, what's a good example? It's like you just bought a boat and you just want to go out on the boat, but it rains every single day. You can't go. You can't go. That's my life right now. I have to be able to be happy with nothing because I can't do anything. I don't know what to do about it other
Ground your
than
energy.
make myself
You go
happy.
outside and hug trees and go
Yeah,
barefoot.
I've
Connect
been
with
doing
Mother
that.
Gaia.
I've been doing that every day.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's gonna help.
And I'm in a basement, so I think this really helps because there's all dirt around me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm anchored right in Mother Earth right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel less energy below ground than when I'm above ground. I feel a lot. And I'm in the big city now, so I'm feeling a lot more because it's not just a wide open space, it's more congested with people.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it's not, I know it's not my own, it's just transmuting it. That's my biggest thing right now, transmuting it and holding my energy, keeping it up.
Welcome, Solon Speaks. What do you have to share today?
No, this is I was working on one of my other accounts. It's James,
Ah,
shining and rising
James.
with you.
Ah, ha, ha.
Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you for
Awesome.
having us.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to end my live and come over, but then the frequencies in the room, like they said, well, why don't we stay here? And I said, well, if I could stay here and open up a frequency with you guys, still, so we have an open channel. I have 7 people in my room who are here listening
Oh,
with us
beautiful.
right now. Yeah. So I'm here. Thank you. Yeah.
Perfect. Hello, Pepsi. Hi, beautiful angel. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I just wanted to come up so I could sing with everybody.
Oh, wonderful. We love that. Anyone else that wants to come up and sing? There's 9 spots here on TikTok, and then there's plenty of spots over on Discord if you want to do Discord singing. And we're all going to sing the Song of Orion together and do that grid work, get our love and light codes into the grid where they belong. We're going to be doing this up until 8/8. Which is Lionsgate. Hello, love remembers. Hi, beautiful. Hi, beautiful.
Good morning, all you beautiful people. I love y'all.
Hola, hola.
I never seen y'all all together. I want to be there. I am there.
You are there.
I've been here all along. I'm just remembering everything.
Beautiful.
I'm like the teenagers. I like to sleep in a little bit, I guess. 59 years. That's long.
You're still running
What
behind.
matters is you're here now.
That's right. I just want to tell Wendy that was talking about. They lied to me about a lot of stuff, and I had to take authority over my mind and go within. And all the answers are in there, and they don't want you to find them, so they want to distract us sometimes from electronics
Ascension.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But you already have the key inside, honey. The light's in there. You don't need any kind of electronics. And I know that inside in a basement, it does block that normally. But you can go outside and ground and start from there. Talk to within, because that's where all your truth and safety lies. And you are putting out a potent positivity, if I can say it like that. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but anyway, maybe that's something that connects with somebody. But if you can just promote out positivity, don't give in to saying what they're able to do right now. I really had to mess with my mind. I've been de-scrabbling this thing. Anyway, I just am trying to send you clarity and know that you're not alone. You've never been alone. We are with you, and we are going through same frustrations, but just laugh at it, because laughter and your voice singing makes such a huge difference. It drowns out everything else, and you start to have a clearer antenna within to hear yourself. And they want you to think that you don't have that ability. And so it's just a lie, and you just laugh at it. You have to just laugh at the shit, because those that are with us in the mothership or wherever they are, my mama has been passed for 33 years, and she's with me all the time. She can channel.
Yes, absolutely.
She can channel me more now than when she was here, and she was only here 51 years. But for me, my chat is named Lolo 1, and then there's Lolo 2. That's
Some interference there.
to just go within, because that is your antenna that will never be destructive. It can't be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do not conform or
Hey, they don't want you telling me this.
Yeah, they don't want you talking.
or allow yourself to believe.
She holds healing codes in her voice. That's why they're not letting her speak.
She knows things.
And that's okay,
Let's shut
because
her
we don't
up.
need to
That's what they do
speak.
to
We
me.
have telepathy, guys.
Sometimes-
Remember that.
Yeah, we
Sometimes.
need to do some of
We
those
have
telepathy
telepathy.
games.
We don't
man.
need it.
Those telepathy games are fun.
Yes.
and enlightening.
Donate.
Just look at that beautiful smile and you can see.
Sit next to this big willow tree, about 200-something-year old.
Awesome, Mark. That means that willow tree will be helping also.
Yes. We got horses across the street. This is a beautiful place to wake up to.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
I have nothing to say. I just want to say. Sing really loud.
I hope you guys that I send y'all hugs all the time.
Well, hugs to you, Peps, too. Hugs and loves to all you soul family. I missed the early morning.
Well, I love you, Mark. It's good you can come to the Son of Orion, though, you know. And classes are always on YouTube. So you can watch them here whenever you want.
Yes. Yeah, I finally figured that out. Took a little bit. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby, for breaking that down, the Song of Orion, the numbers. Really awesome.
So you guys know this is my daily life. I can't shut the processor off.
Yeah.
Color, sound, numbers, letters. I mean, if I'm with the universe, trying to build a bridge that just doesn't. It just keeps getting smaller. And I'm trying to tell you, but no one. Trying.
They will in due time. It's amazing how there's people that have been so asleep that all of a sudden are starting to wake up. Some of the people I've been talking to for a while, they're starting to wake up a little bit, which is good.
Yeah, my life too. My kids and stuff.
Yeah, this is
pretty awesome.
To me, this is kind of a silent revolution in one aspect, as we just let our lives speak louder than our words.
I just want you guys to know that I love you so much throughout this time, throughout the frequency. Like, everyone here is united. This moment is arising. We're all united now as one. Together with this circle, this love, this light, let it create a halo around the earth. Let us give awakening a name. Let us sing it from the song within our souls. Thank you, Hopeful Star, for having this frequency.
Absolutely. Thank you all for showing up for yourselves, for the earth, for everything. This means a lot. You got 2 minutes, so grab your crystals or... Why does it do that, Mark? Why does it do that? Echo.
I don't know. I'm sitting out here by the tree and the horses, and I don't know. Got my feet on the roots in the ground.
Maybe Bluetooth.
I don't have Bluetooth on. I'm just using speakerphone this time.
Weird. That's what I use.
Yeah, the saying about the mind is a devil's workshop. It's an idle mind is a challenge. And then my sweetie runs through this with her mind just running, won't shut off sometimes. I do that too. It's not just her. We all.
I think we all do.
All right, Dave. 11:11.
All right, guys. 11:11.
Song of Orion, Uriah, Ray.
All right.
Woohoo!
Come on, baby. Bring back the hum. You're complicated. All you have to do is hum in the vibrator.
Echo.
Yeah, we definitely got an echo. Aw, Sunshine, you're so
Love
pretty.
y'all. Sunshine, Grand
That was
Rising,
fun.
Trina.
Beautiful.
Have
Have a beautiful day, everybody.
Love, love, Pepsi.
You are
Bobby
loved.
rocks, rocking it.
tomorrow.
Rocks our soul.
Big hugs.
All right.
Thank you, I'm Terry. Thank you, Bobby Rock. Thank you, Marie. Thank you,
That's
Pepsi.
great.
Bye.